What's up, everybody? It's Johnny Basement. Here we are for the New York Knicks versus the Dallas Mavericks. The New York Knicks versus the Mavericks. The Knicks should be able to take over on this one. I mean, they've been in a bad slump. It's time to take that over. Time to take it back. We're in a championship run this year. A championship run. The Knicks have to get into the championship this year. They have to. Tired of New York teams not coming through when we're supposed to. Tired of New York teams not coming through when we're supposed to, including most recently the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen is right along there with Igor Shesterkin and Aaron Judge as the current players right now who are not only legends of their teams, they're legends of the current game in their respective sports. No rings. Guys are winning rings with less. It's a New York curse going on right now. There is a New York curse going on right now. So that being said, we need some results this season. Mike Brown took over for what Tom Thibodeau took the team as far as he could. Thank you, Tom. Thank you for coming in and doing what you did. We went as far as we were going to go for you, and that's the reason I think he was fired. The Knicks fans that hate Tibbs, I don't completely get that. How can you hate a guy that came in, the team was crap, like Sean McDermott got fired from the Bills? They're kind of similar. The Bills hadn't made the playoffs in 17 years. The Knicks were an absolute disgrace from 2001 up until 2021, 22. A long time outside of the short Carmelo years and Linsanity. Remember Linsanity? I mean, we had an Amari Stoudemire. We had a short period there where we were good again, and then went right back downhill to a disgrace place. And Mike Brown now is taking the team to the next level. You're running the bench. You're moving along. You're running a whole lot of teams, so you wouldn't be in a position like the Knicks were last playoffs to where the team fell apart. Teams got injured and players came in that weren't used to playing with each other. And now you're in a championship series. Now you're getting guys that aren't used to playing with each other outside of practice, right? So what are you supposed to do? So now, again, I didn't completely hate Tibbs. Without Tibbs, we wouldn't have made it as far as we did. I mean, he ran the team through Randall for a year and made the playoffs. I like Julius Randle, but the team shouldn't have been running through him. He needs to be off the ball. So Sean McDermott will find another job. The Raiders should hire him absolutely immediately. Anyway, OG Cellar Dweller Manav. Manav is in the basement. What's going on, Manav, man? First in the basement. First Dweller appearance. Awesome. Manav again. Second one. Yep. The Bears. Oh, man. We'll get into that, Manav. We will get into that. Mean, another Cellar Dweller accounted for. Means in the basement. Go, New York, go, New York, go. Yes, let's go, man. We're 7-10 in our last 17 games. A lot of injuries. Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson, back tonight. And Josh Hart. So let's get it going. Let's get this ball back on track. We're the healthiest we have been in a long time. Saying what's up back to Green. Very good. So, yeah, I mean, we'll get into the Bears. We'll get into a little bit of the playoff games from yesterday. That Bears-Rams game was, wow, what a game. OG of OGs, Mr. Marine, Staff Sergeant Thomas in the basement. What's going on, Staff Sergeant? New phone system used name. There we go, and this is great. Let's go, Staff Sergeant. The Knicks are on pace. We're supposed to be doing it this year. We're supposed to be doing it. So they're just getting underway now. That's right. Hey, user. That's Staff Sergeant Thomas, Manav. That's Mr. Marine. He had to get a new phone. That Verizon thing that happened blew that up. That's right. Riley, first Aussie Dweller accounted for. Riley's in the basement. What's going on, Riley? Good to have you back in here, my friend. That's good. What is happening, guys? Good to go. Yeah, that Bears game was something else, man. That Bears game was something else. One second. I'm still setting up here. What happened here? Hold on, guys. Yeah, and Sean McDermott got fired. I kind of saw that coming. That was my point of what I was just making before, is that he's kind of a little similar to Tom Thibodeau and what they did with the teams. We'll get into all that stuff today. Now says, what's up? How you doing, Mr. Marine? Yep, new user. There's Stella already ready to say hello. Come on, baby. Want to say hello? Hello. Stella's in the house. That breeze is it's like an air conditioner. When she flaps her wings, it's very powerful. It's very powerful. Say hey, Stella. Yep. So they're getting underway here at the Garden, man. I wish I was at the Garden right now. I told you Desiree was just at the Rangers-Sabres game a couple weeks ago. I was kind of jealous on that. So, yeah, here we are. What's up, Riley? Why? Why can't you get it back? Can you at least put at USMC again or no? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, she's doing great today. She's doing really well. She's getting used to being on the screen, but she's awesome, man. Doing really well. She's a joy. Like I said, she's a joy to have. 6 days until Australia Day. What happens on Australia Day, Riley? What happens on Australia Day? You have parades and things like that? I've heard of it before. I mean, I'm huge on the Anzac Day. I know all about Anzac Day. I'll do another thing for that when we get closer to it at the end of April. Manav, good old Verizon hiccups did lots of damage to my system. Yeah, that was a bad thing. I don't have Verizon, but apparently everything Verizon went out. Everything. What's up to Riley and Stella? Dan Curtin got injured yesterday and See? Riley, we were just talking about why I don't like preseason games. They don't count for anything, and the players that should be playing are the ones that are trying to make the team, or the players you just drafted to show what you got. That's who should be taking the brunt of the stuff. When you have a veteran, I think they know what they're doing, and practice should be fine. I don't see the reason to put these guys into a situation where they're going to get hurt. Tony, second Aussie dweller in the basement. Tony's here. What's going on, Tony? Cool, Tony. I really appreciate you checking in while you're at work, man. Thanks, man. Thanks for checking in. Man, you had to change your email too? Oh, boy. Mr. Marie, I had a video of Rocco from like 4 years ago in the history thing. It's in the Discord. I'll try to post it on my channel, man, so you can see it. He's in the backyard. His legs are fine. He always loved being in the snow, and he was running across the snow. So it's a quick, short little video, but I will see if I can post it on the community part of the channel so you can see it. It's really cool, man. That was a good, those memories pop up in your phone. That was cool. Man, you had to change your email too? What happened with what happened with this Verizon thing? What happened with it? All I know is people were without anything for hours. Or was it a whole couple days? What was it? All right, let's see something. All right, so the Knicks are about to snap out of this funk they've been in. Early start on MLK Day. Happy MLK Day. And who's on tonight? The national championship is on tonight, 8 o'clock, Miami. I don't watch college football. I've never been a college football fan, but I might check it out. The last national title game that I watched, and it was a good one, it's when Vince Young, Texas, beat USC. Matt Leinart and Reggie Bush. Remember the hype behind Matt Leinart being like the next great coming out of college? I mean, he had a long career, but mainly as a backup. And Reggie Bush was outstanding, but Reggie Bush had a great career. He had a great career. But he wasn't what they were projecting him to be, the next Marshall Faulk kind of guy. Just didn't turn into that. Brunson, Bridges, Anunoby, Josh, and Karl Anthony Towns. We got our full starting lineup back in. Mitchell Robinson coming off the bench. And Cooper Flagg, the young hot sensation out of college for Dallas. Cooper Flagg will be playing. Boy, Dallas used to have Brunson. Kyrie is hurt. I mean, that's not a surprise. They used to have Brunson and Luka. Brunson was the 2. And now Dallas has gotten rid of everybody. Dallas has gotten rid of everybody. Is Klay Thompson hurt too? He was playing for Dallas. Unless I don't follow much of the Dallas. I almost call them the Stars, the Mavericks. So I know if they had everybody healthy, they might be a little bit better. If they had Kyrie playing and Klay Thompson and Anthony Davis, who's another one who's always hurt. Just out of curiosity. Kyrie has the greatest handles in the history of the game. I'm not even going with this era. Like, his handles are insane. It says the Mavericks right now are trying to salary dump Kyrie and Anthony Davis. He won't return. Neither one of them are going to return before the trade deadline. All right. Riley, Dan Curtin was on the Oval Fight. That's all it takes. That's all it takes, man. You get out there. If you get on the ice, you get on the football field, you get on the footy field, and it's a game that doesn't count. What is he out for the season? How long is he out for, Riley? No phone for 5 days. Gave me $20. Wow, a $20 credit. Boy, Staff Sergeant, what are you going to do with all that? A $20 credit. In the New Jersey towers, all the towers went down. Terrible, man. Anthony, Stella. All right, here we are about to tip off right now. So let's see how this Cooper Flagg guy does. I haven't seen him play. I've seen highlights, but I haven't seen him actually play. And he wasn't in the first matchup between these two teams. And the Dallas, I keep saying the Stars, the Dallas Mavericks are not a good team. They're just not. They're 17-26. But I don't want to keep saying anything bad because then I'll just jinx it. Anthony, Johnny, wouldn't it be nice? Oh, yeah, if you could go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go. She says some things, man, but guys on here have heard her say hello. She says it clearly. She says her own name clearly, but she doesn't do it all the time. Again, she's not even a year yet. But the guys have heard it on here before. Were you on when she said hello? She said it one time on here and said it very clearly. Get it, Towns. Jeez, you almost stepped out of bounds. Come on, let's go. I'm going to keep the banner posted. Every time out is when I'm going to update the score. Trying to keep up on this on the scoreboard, trying to keep up and typing in a basketball game is hard. It's 2-0 Dallas right now, but I'll update it every time out. Daniel, another cellar dweller accounted for. Happy Monday. Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone. Let's go. Daniel, good to see you in here, man. Brunson, fade back jumper. Boom, there you go. And Brunson is back. This team needs their leader back. He's back. And Josh Hart is another inspirational player for the Knicks. Guy is a rebound machine for a two-guard. And occasionally he plays small forward. Marshall for three. Bang. Hits it. 5-2 in Dallas. Wow, that's cool, Riley. So that's kind of like a 4th of July thing over here, I guess. Staff Sergeant wants to know if that's the Australian Navy. No. Is it part of freedom? That's what I'm wondering. That's why I said 4th of July. Oh, good block. Town stripped it from them. It's 5-2 Dallas. See, that's what I mean. Now they have a timeout. Yep, 5-2 Dallas right now, and I'll leave it like that till the next break. Rally, your country changing a lot. It's a beautiful country. Yep. Yeah, us too, right? Christie for 3. Dallas up 8-2. 8-2 Dallas. Seth in the basement. Seth is here. You Thunder. I thought you were a Sixers fan. I thought you were Philly everything, Seth. Thunder are killing it. I thought you were Philly everything. I thought you were Eagles, Sixers, Flyers, and Phillies. Yeah, Thunder. I mean, the Thunder, the only team that's been handling the Thunder this year is the Spurs. The Spurs are the only team that has beaten the Thunder a couple of times, right? But nobody else. I know in the NBA Cup, the Spurs, I thought the Knicks were going to be playing the Thunder, and the Spurs beat them then. They beat them again in the foul, but I can't think anybody else. The Thunder are probably going to win the whole thing again. I don't see why not. Brunson puts it up. Hartenstein, man. You got our guy Hartenstein. I wish the Knicks would have re-signed him. He played great when Mitchell Robinson was hurt. Hartenstein was, like, really good for us. Hart bringing it up. 10-4 Dallas right now. 10-4. I'll update the thing. Towns for 3. Missed it. Not a Sixers fan. Okay. Usually when I hear people are Eagles or Flyers fans, I just assume they're Sixers and Phillies also. The 36ers are doing well. What's NBL, Riley? I don't know. What is that? National? I look at that, I think National Bowling League. Who are the 36ers? Oh, 100% agree on both aspects. Like I told you, he's going to be going to Australia. I think I'll find out the time frame, but I know he's going to be sent there. And I don't know if it's in the spring or the summer, but he's definitely going to be sent there. And he's Marine combat. He's combat. So I know everything's not going well. Oh, okay, Riley. My bad. I saw NBL because we're so American and so like not we're so used to our own short terms like NBA, National Basketball Association. So NBL, and that's not even National Bowling League. That's not even what it is here. I think it's PBL, Pro Bowlers League. I don't watch it, but I think that's what it is. Or an Australia team. Oh, I didn't even know. Al, another Aussie dweller in the basement. Al is here. Al, JB, just watched the replay of the Bills, Denver. I felt like I lost twice when Knicks. Oh, my gosh. What a blow. What a blow. He is a big part of that offense, man. Was busy for your live stream, but played it back to get your reaction to the late game ref decisions. This is what I feel about that. First, Bo Nix, how awful is that? Because they would have beaten the Patriots in Denver. Bo Nix is a humongous part of that offense. He runs around a lot. He knows how to move the pocket. Jarrett Stidham is an old school veteran. Sean Payton wanted him. He paid $12 million to get him for a backup. $12 million for a backup says a lot about Stidham, and I mean that in a positive way. But I don't think he started in over 700 something football days or whatever it is. Anyway, their defense. I thought their defense is great, but they gave up 30 points, right? So they're going to have a hard time with the New England Patriots, man. They're going to have a hard time. Buffalo got robbed on that call. That was not an interception. 100% not an interception, but on the same hand, they had 5 turnovers. 5 turnovers. It's hard to win with 5 turnovers. using a boxing analogy, Al, you can't let the fight go to the judges. You can't let the fight go to the judges. And the Bills technically let the fight go to the judges. James Cook fumbling that ball when the Bills were driving it up 7-3 turned into 7 points for Denver in the first half. Josh Allen running around holding the football for who knows what reason like this with 16 seconds left or whatever it was, right? Fumbles it, and that turns into 3. That's 10 points for Denver. You know, you don't want the game coming down to the judges, to the refs. That's what happened. And I didn't know Bo Nix got hurt till later because my Knicks were playing, and the minute Denver kicked the field goal, Al, I turned it off. So I didn't even know he got hurt till later on that night. I wanted to start watching the Knicks. So once Denver kicked it and the game was over, I turned it off. I had no idea he got hurt. Here he has to start off combat because he knows how to defend himself and use weapons properly. Make sure he takes up self-defense. I'm sure he's really enjoying it. I know that much. He's really enjoying it. Good inside pass. Stolen. 13-4 Dallas right now. Boy, what is going on? Come on, 13-4. The game just started, but give me a break. Knicks have the ball. Bridges for 3. Misses it. All right, well, that's the latest update. Mavs 13-4. Game just started. Second half is where it really matters. 1836, Adelaide was established. Oh, well, Riley, I've just learned 2 new things today. Who the 36ers are, and the NBL is the National Basketball League in Australia. Thank you, Riley. And so I've learned 3. Lockport, OG cellar dweller accounted for. Lockport in the basement. What's going on, Lockport? Good to see you, man. Lockport, I'm sorry, man. We were just talking about the Bills. You know I was going for Josh Allen and the Bills, man. And that call was trash. It was not an interception. But again, we can't let it go to the judges. They should have wrapped that game up. They were on such a high momentum when James Cook fumbled that ball when they were up 7-3 and Josh Allen ran for like 40-something yards, right? And brought it inside the 40, around the 35-yard line. And then Cook fumbled, and it just went downhill from there. Terrible, man. I feel awful for it. Bills Mafia has been a long-time suffering fans. From the 4 Super Bowl losses to 17 years of not making the playoffs, then you finally get a great team. And look at this, man, 16-4. Boy, I shouldn't have said they were – I shouldn't have said. I said Dallas is not a good team. They're in disarray. And then what do they come out? OG for 3. Missed. Everybody's missing 3s on the Knicks. This is awful. Jeez. Phillies are thinking about signing Cody Bellinger. Yeah, everybody's thinking about signing Cody Bellinger. The Mets, the Yankees. The Yankees already said they offered what they offered. They're not going to offer him anything else. The Mets are going all in. As long as the Dodgers don't sign him, Seth. As long as the Dodgers don't sign him. I think I'm surprised the Mets haven't swooped in and grabbed him too. They've been embarrassed not missing out on the Tucker thing. And then I don't think he's going to go to the Yankees. He wants 7 years. The Yankees said they offered 5. They're not going to offer him anything more. That's it. We'll see. Manav, yes. Oh, yeah, Lockport. That's Mr. Marine now. That's Mr. Marine, Staff Sergeant Thomas. Dez, fam dweller in the basement. Dez, Robinson with the dunk. There we go. Now we're down by 10. It's the first half, guys, first quarter. The Knicks just starting out slow. I'm not going to get all worried about it yet, but I mean, goodness. Dez, what's up? Oh, look at that. Stella recognized the name Dez, said, what's up? All right, we got 6 there. Let's see if Mavs up 19-6. We're missing too many wide open threes. Too many wide open threes. 19-6, Dallas. Agree with what you're saying. Opportunities lost the game. Period. You don't want the game to go down to the reps. You just don't. It's really sad, man. It's really sad. There's a New York curse going on. And I mean, like, Josh Allen, one of the greats of today's NFL, Aaron Judge, one of the greats of today's MLB, and Igor Shesterkin, the greatest goalie in the hockey. And all three of them are New Yorkers, and all three of them should have a ring by now. They all should have a ring by now, and they don't. I don't want them joining Patrick Ewing and Henrik Lundqvist and Don Mattingly. Don Mattingly, another elite player from New York that doesn't have a ring, that didn't get a ring. Josh Hart for three. Can anybody on the Knicks hit a three-point shot? Can anybody on the Knicks hit a three-point shot? Anybody. It's 21-8 now. Hey, Miss Marine, I was worried about you. Yeah. Mr. Marine, the staff side, I told Dez what was going on with you. Come on, Knicks. Yeah, Bruin, OG cellar dweller, basement bouncer in the basement. Going on, Bruin. That Bears game now, guys, that 4th and 4, Caleb Williams. What a tremendous. I mean, I thought he was going to get sacked. The last play of the game, 4th and 4, and he's running backwards to get away, and he just turns around and throws it in the corner. Dude, on the Bears wide open in the corner of the end zone. That was nuts. Brunson up to Robin. Boom! Alley-oop. I love it. Brunson faded up, and Mitchell, bam! 21-12. Knicks are going to start getting going now. We're going to start to get going. Williams lost it, but fouled. Come on. Brunson picked up his first foul. Hold on, guys. Let me catch this up while I can. It's 21-12. Dude's going to the line, so let me hold off on putting it up just yet. Let's see. Hold on. He missed the first one. Missed the first one. Where did I leave off? Oh, you guys are typing away here. Hold on. Oh, there we go. I hit the second one, 22-12. 10-point lead for Dallas, just under 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Byron Buxton would be a great pickup for anybody. His only problem is he gets injured. Brunson misses a three. Everybody's missing threes on the Knicks. Everybody. Buxton's only issue is he gets hurt. He gets hurt a lot. I would love him on my team, though. The guy is a baller. He can play. Bruin says, what's up, Des, Bruin, what's up? Verizon hiccups last Wednesday, blew up the system, had no cell for 5 days. Yeah, I let Des know what was going on there. And she was like, what happened to Staff Sergeant Thomas, Mr. Marine? Good steal by McBride. Let's go. Bring it back. 24-12 Dallas. Let's go, McBride. Just drive the lane. There you go. And it got blocked. Come on, we're home. Let's go. 27-12 Dallas. And the Knicks are 16-5 at home. McBride misses a three. Good rebound by Mitchell, and then he got stolen. What is going on out here? Dallas is not a good team. They're hitting almost every three they're putting up, and we can't hit the broadside of a barn right now. Slow it down, guys. Come on. Jeez, man. We're down by 15. Brunson spins. Thank you. And one. Spins, goes off the backboard, gets the two, and got fouled. Get a shot for another. What's up, Bruin? Bouncing number one. Well, can the Dodgers win 3 in a row World Series? Absolutely. Who's going to beat them? I feel at the All-Star break in July, Major League Baseball should put an all-star team together, National League and American League, all your all-stars on one team versus the Dodgers. I'm not kidding. That's right, Mr. Marine. And I think that's what the Yankees said. We're not offering him anything more. They want 7 years. Boris, they want 7 years, and the Yankees offered him $160 million, man. Hey, take it or leave it. They say the Phillies are in on it, the Mets are in on it, Boston's in on it, but Boston doesn't. Boston really, I mean, man, I don't understand. What I don't understand about them, forget about the Yankee-Boston rivalry, is they could have had a dynasty going, not a ring here and there, right? I mean, the Yankees haven't done anything in 15 years. So the Red Sox had Devers and Mookie Betts and Bogarts. I mean, they had a team, man. They could have had a dynasty, and they get rid of these guys. And then you get rid of Devers to bring in Bregman, sign him to an extension, and then he walks. He got rid of Devers. And Devers, not for nothing, he wasn't being a great teammate anyway. I mean, he wouldn't play first base. He doesn't, it didn't sound like he was being, very much for the team. So I don't blame them for wanting to get rid of him. But goodness gracious, you brought in Bregman. You expected to keep him around for a few years, and he walks. It goes to the Cubs. He opted out and left. So I can't believe they're going to dump all this money into Bellinger. But again, like Mr. Marine said, 5 years, $160 million. Don't want it, see ya. And I like Bellinger. I like him a lot. I thought he did really well for us last year, and I'd love to have him back. I think the Yankees, though, Mr. Marine, you pointed this out, the Yankees still have a very solid team. We got a great pitching staff. I mean, in the end, who's going to beat the Dodgers, really, right? Dave Winfield didn't either. You're right. Mattingly and Winfield were our two guys in that era did not win a ring. And we had remember, there was no playoffs. It was, using Ricky Bobby's term, either you're first, you ain't first, you're last. You finished in second place. You didn't make the pennant. It was the pennant and then the World Series. Remember that? It was the pennant and the World Series. The East versus the West team. You go on to the World Series and play the National League champion. And that was it. There was no playoffs, no wild card. That's why I find it funny when they bring up things like the wild card, or Bernie Williams is the postseason leader all time. Think of all the players in history of the game, and Bernie Williams is like most home runs in the playoffs or whatever. It's like, yeah, but I mean, he's had more opportunities. I love Bernie Williams. He has more games and more opportunities. They make it sound so dramatic when it really wasn't there up until 95, I believe they brought the wild card around. Oh, here's Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson, man. Yep. I have a Dave Winfield Padres jersey. Everything George Steinbrenner did to Dave Winfield, which was totally classless. Totally classless. And Winfield went in the Hall of Fame as a Padre because he said that was the first team to give an opportunity in baseball, and he wanted to be the first Padre in the Hall of Fame. That's what a class act Winfield is. He didn't say anything nasty about the Yankees. And they should have retired his number, Staff Sergeant. They should have retired his number. Yep. I was happy for him when he got a ring with Toronto. He got the World Series winning hit for Toronto. Remember that? I think it was Game 6. Yeah, so I got a Winfield Padres jersey because that's what he went in the Hall with. That was my favorite player when I was a kid, Dave Winfield. Favorite player. I would have gotten the Yankee jersey, but they didn't retire his number. 31. 31 is still being used. Brunson, mid-range jumper. Boom. 27-17. The Knicks will come back. That's the one thing that's great about basketball now. You don't have to worry about being behind for too long. Let me just update the scoreboard, at least to now. Hold on. We're down by 10 right now. Foul on Mitchell Robinson. And that's the other thing, Mr. Marine, because you're a big Knicks fan. The Knicks do not need to get rid of Mitchell Robinson. If they get rid of Mitchell Robinson, they are not going to win the championship this year. That guy is the best rebounder, offensive rebounder in the game. The second chance points they get because of him are ridiculous. Oh, thank you, Riley. Australian Baseball League. They're in the World Baseball Classic too, aren't they? Just finished watching Monday Night Raw. CM Punk and Finn Balor had a great match for the WWE Championship. Really, Finn? I've been off wrestling for about a year, Manad, but I'm going to get back into it. I know it's on Netflix. I'm going to get back into it when WrestleMania comes around, and I'll take all the storylines from there. Wow, I didn't know Finn Balor. Wow. Shamit's in. Jordan Clarkson's in. OG, Mitchell, and McBride. That's who's on the court now. I don't know. It's been such a debate, Riley. I think cricket players and baseball players are born with hand-eye coordination. They can see that ball, or I know in cricket it's bowling. I don't know a whole lot about cricket. But I found a lot of cricket players. Like I did a couple of cricket videos. I watched too many sports, so I didn't make it a thing for me. I did a thing on Shane Warne, who was an amazing bowler. That guy was an incredible bowler. And I had some of these cricket guys going, we would destroy baseball, man. We could go into Major League Baseball and smack around that pit. I was getting all this hate on baseball, and I'm like, well, I asked some people, well, who's done it? Who's come into Major League Baseball and crushed Major League pitching from cricket? Who did it? No one could ever answer me. I mean, you're going to come at me hating on my sport. Tell me who can do it. Who can come over? Because they think it's all straight pitching. It's not. We would kill Major League Baseball pitching. Then why aren't you over here trying to make $750 million then? If you could, I had a guy told me that there's cricket players, if they came to Major League Baseball, they'd be batting 600. 600? You would be making $1 billion a year. Why would you not do that? I had guys yelling at me about it. You guys think I never said one thing that baseball was better. Never did. And I got that's the only videos I ever did where I had a lot of cricket players telling me this. I had a couple of guys telling me, yeah, they would kill that, man. 600. 600? You bat 600? That's telling me you have no idea what the sport is about to say you bat 600. Wow. Right? Let's go, Knicks. Come on. End of the first quarter coming up now. 11 seconds left. Dallas has the ball. They're going to let the clock run. Good steal by Clarkson. Layup and foul. Good steal by Jordan Clarkson with 2.6 left in the first quarter. Yeah, Riley. And they would say, and you guys play with gloves, and that's weak. And I'm like, well, when you play third base, and if you're playing you're 60 feet away from the batter. Now, and they call it the hot corner. You know why? Because when the ball comes at you, let's say Stanton hit it. He hits a lot of balls, 110 to 115 miles an hour. You want to catch that with your bare hand? You want to catch that with your bare hand from 60 feet away? That's why they wear gloves. Oh, man, I got a lot of hate on there, Riley, a lot. But I'm not saying they couldn't play because they were born with the hand-eye coordination. You can't be taught that. So if you have the hand-eye coordination, I think either professional from either side would eventually learn how to hit each other's sport. But boy, I got attacked a lot on that. All right, end of the first quarter, 31-22 Dallas. We are within 9 points when we were down by 15. The Knicks were 0 for 9 from three-point range in the first quarter, and a lot of those were wide open. End of the first quarter. I'm just going to put up second quarter. Hold on, guys. No, only one, Staff Sergeant. He went to Minnesota after that. After Toronto, he went to Minnesota. He was only with Toronto. He didn't get both rings. He only got one ring. And by the way, Staff Sergeant, My favorite player, and since he's in the Hall of Fame with this, there it is. Yep. No, he didn't. Brown is bringing Robinson talent out more than Tibbs. Amen, Staff Sergeant. Amen. I think Mike Brown's going to be the guy to take us to the promised land. Look at the way the bench rolls. And again, I love Tibbs. Sean McDermott, I always compare the two because McDermott brought the Buffalo Bills out of the basement of horrendous 17 years of not making the playoffs. And he brought them as far as they can go, like Tibbs. You brought the team as far as they could go. You brought us back to glory. You brought us back to being one of the better teams in the league, one of the upper elite teams in the league. Now you need a coach that can get them over the hump. That's it. And Mike Brown is going to be that guy. So we're not stuck in the playoffs when people are injured and have guys coming off the bench that really, outside of practice, don't play with each other in game situations. And that's what really hurt the Knicks. That's really what hurt them. Bruin, it's easier for baseball players to play cricket than vice versa. And Bruin, I got attacked in these videos. I think I brought it up a few times. Well, Bond and those guys defended me, on that stuff. Because these guys were like, we would kill. Baseball's like junior baseball, and they throw the ball straight. Like, we can't hit that. We'll smash that into the outfield. You guys wouldn't have a clue what to do with it. And I'm like, there's 5 different pitches. And you only pitch to a box area. Like, who can't hit that? The batting average is 600. That was one of my favorite comments. 600. Lamario, another cellar dweller accounted for. Lamario's in the basement. I think AFL putting the wild card in is a bit crazy. Wow, they put a wild card in there too, huh? Because Riley, it's all about marketing. Playoffs, for footy is called the finals. That's what threw me off when I got into footy. I'm like, How are the Lions in the finals when it's only the first round? I didn't know the finals were called what we call the playoffs. So I'm like, how is there 8 teams and they're all in the finals? My first year was a real learning experience when it came to the vocabulary of footy. Look at how the people out for Dallas. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're missing 6 people. And a lot of big names like Kyrie and Anthony Davis. McBride, bring it up. 31-22, Dallas. If George treated Winfield great, he would have been. Amen. You know what's even more disrespectful? When they had Winfield Day. They had Winfield Day, and they only brought it up at the last second. Like when George made up with Dave, they brought it up at the last second. So a lot of players and people didn't even have a knowledge that it was happening. It wouldn't have enough time to get to it. Don Mattingly made it there, Staff Sergeant. Don Mattingly said Dave Winfield was a tremendous human being, friend, and teammate. They said they're still great friends to this day. Remember the batting title race they had in 1984 with Mattingly and Winfield? The batting title race in 84, and Mattingly edged him out. Yep. Beautiful by Towns. Gets it in. 33-24 Dallas. 11. Second quarter is underway. 5 o'clock start. Martin Luther King Day. The Knicks always come on early after. Well, usually they come on earlier than this. It's a 5 o'clock start today. Angus, another cellar dweller accounted for. Yeah, 5 o'clock start today, man. Come on, Shamit. Bridges from the corner 3. That's his bread and butter. Bridges, corner 3. Corner 3. Knicks back down, only down by 8 now. Down by 15 now, down by 8. Cooper Flagg nails a 3. Now I'm finally get to see this kid play. I hear so much about him. Town just brought it down. Boom! DJ, worst fan base in sports by far. Not even close. Who's that, DJ? Who's the worst fan base? Tell me. Subscribe, bell notice. Tell us who's the worst fan base. Manav. Angus says, what's up? JB, hold on. Robinson Earl for a wide open 3. Misses for Dallas. Another 3 putting up. They missed 2 back-to-back. McBride on the rebound. Knicks bringing it back up court. 38-29 Dallas. 9:39 left in the half. Towns just got poked in the face. That is a foul. And he wasn't even doing anything. He was just holding the ball. Dave Winfield. I'm trying to remember who the home run was by. Rick Dempsey? Maybe Rick Dempsey. Remember him, the catcher for the Orioles? Oh, my gosh, Rick Dempsey. I don't know if that was him or not, man. I don't remember who the player was, but I know what you're talking about. Plus, Winfield had a cannon out of right field. He had an absolute cannon. Another alley to Mitchell Robinson. Boom, Bridges put it up. Bam! Mitchell Robinson is so important to the Knicks. So important to this team. They should always have him at center and have Towns at the 4. Remember when Winfield went through that whole thing when he threw the ball after warm-ups, threw it over the wall, and the bird landed, and he hit the bird, and then like Toronto wanted him arrested. And the whole thing, remember that? Meanwhile, who knew that a decade later he'd be hitting the game-winning hit for them in the World Series? Another 3. It's every time the Knicks get within like 8, they go down by 11. Another 3. Klay Thompson for 3. It's still weird seeing Klay in anything but a Golden State jersey. Going to commercial right now. Let me update the scoreboard. (43-31) Dallas. And the Knicks are 16-5 at home, so we'll pick this up. We'll pick it up. No cricket could play baseball at all. First, they have to learn the sport. Thank you, Manav. And Manav is our cricket ambassador. Manav's our cricket ambassador. Yeah, Manav, I got a lot of hate during that time. And I didn't even come in with hate on the video. Didn't even come in with it. Yep, they said the cricket players would smash. No, they would go right to the major leagues and smash Major League Baseball hitting, and they wouldn't have to wear gloves. They could play the infield without having to wear a glove. That's what I was told, Manav. That's what I was told. And they would bat 600. I'm like, if your guys would bat 600, why are they not over here making more than Shohei Ohtani right now? And Juan Soto, for that matter. I mean, if you're a great hitter in baseball, you're hitting over 300. That's a great hitter. Baseball is the one professional sport that celebrates failure. It celebrates failure. If you hit 3 out of 10, that's a failure in every other aspect of life except baseball. That's how hard it is to hit major league pitching. Any other betting is bad too. Now that the AFL as well. Yeah, I don't do any betting, Riley. I was never into betting. Have a good evening, guys. Going to take a nap now. All right, Manav. Well, we'll see you back in a little bit. Always appreciate it, Manav. You should be proud of what you are, Riley. Absolutely. Just off work, very tired. I hear you, Angus. Angus, we're about to have a whole big soccer stuff coming up. MLS coming back. USA hockey and the Olympics coming back. And then in the summer, I'll be doing the World Cup for USA and USA basketball. Man, we're going to be doing everything in here. It's going to be busy. Al, I played low-grade cricket and baseball. The skill sets are world apart. Right. They're two different sports entirely. The only reason why people compare them is because they both have a bat and a ball. And that's it. I had a guy tell me that Don Bradman was far and away better than Babe Ruth. I'm like, well, they didn't play the same sport, so how is that possible? The guy goes, in other words, Babe Ruth is the Don Bradman of baseball. It shouldn't be it shouldn't be the reverse. I did a video on Don Bradman, and I said, well, so this guy is your Babe Ruth. That's how I worded it. And this one guy commented, he is not, your Babe Ruth is our Don Bradman. That's what it is, man. I'm like, whoa, take it easy, guy. Take it easy. All I said, I was just comparing it. That is your legendary player. I'm comparing it to an old-time legendary player here. Wow, I got attacked for that. Yes, 1984 was great 23. Don Mattingly had an amazing year, but in 1995 was his MVP. Isn't that the same year, 85, that he hit 7 home runs, 7 games in a row with a home run? Now, what I watched of Shane Warne and what I understood bowlers being able to do, to me, a very, very even less than a rookie in knowledge of cricket, I said, this has to be the greatest bowler of all time, Shane Warne. God rest his soul, he passed away too early, man. And didn't somebody else in cricket famous pass away the same day? Oh, that was a bad steal. Bad steal. Josh Hart saved it, though. Josh Hart saved it. Still 43-31. Knicks down by 12. We're trying to scratch our way back. But as we know, second half in the NBA is where it's at. Second half is where it's at. Yankee Kyle, another cellar dweller accounted for. Kyle is in the basement. Come on, another lay-in, 45-31. There we are, back down by 14. McBride, mid-range jumper, missed it. What is going on today with these guys, man? Everybody's missing. I can understand Brunson's been out for a while if he's a little rusty. Can we hit a three-point? I mean, start hitting twos if you're not going to hit any threes. Hard inside to Towns. Towns underneath in the paint. Goes up. Hook shot. Missed it. What is going on out here? 47-31. What is going on out here? Did anybody tell the Knicks the game started? They're not even playing a good team. It's not even like they're playing another good team. The Dallas Mavericks are on a 9-0 run in the last minute 45. McBride at the line, 3-point, inside. Bad pass, intercepted. Cooper Flag coming down and lays it in. 49-31. Boy, timeout. What do you think? You think we need a timeout? Crowd is booing, and I don't blame them. You're not even playing a good team. Oh. Yankee, that's Mr. Marine. Kyle, that's Mr. Marine. He was part of that Verizon phone problem, and that's Staff Sergeant Thomas. So I know it says user, but that's who it is. That was bad, Angus. Angus, that was bad. That was bad. That was a bird telling his buddies, you guys fly around the stadium. I'm going on a shortcut. What timing for that bird? Oh, he didn't feel a thing, Angus. That bird, it was like a cartoon. He just poof. Feathers everywhere. Poof. Randy Johnson fastball coming in, and that bird swooped down right. Dude, what are the odds of that happening? That was insane. It's Mr. Marine. That's right. Code, another Aussie dweller accounted for. Code in the basement. Two made-up mascot name teamed. Two made-up mascot. What does that mean, Code? You lost me. Good evening. Good evening. Hello, everybody. Hello. Angus, you know who that is. Lamario, maybe next year will be the year for my Buffalo Bills without McDermott. Maybe we can actually get the job done. Yeah, Lamario, we were talking about that earlier in here, how Sean McDermott and Tom Thibodeau for the Knicks did great things, bringing both teams out of the basement of disgusting, disgraceful, non-playoff teams. The Knicks and the Bills were a disgrace for a long, long time. McDermott and Tibbs brought them both back into respectability and then into the upper echelon of both of their leagues. Now but couldn't get them over the hump. Now these teams need coaches that can get them over the hump. Mike Brown, the Knicks are already a different team. They're using the bench more. They're circulating players in and out of the game. They're playing way better basketball, not recently due to a lot of injuries, but they're up there. The Knicks are a fast-paced team. Right now, today, we actually have our whole team back. And what are we doing? We're getting killed out there right now. But you get the point. But who's going to take over for McDermott? They can't bring in Mike McCarthy. Who would you bring in, Lamario? Who do you want to be the coach of your team? How about Brian Dable, Lamario? Forget what he did with the Giants. Brian Dable knows Josh Allen, knows the Buffalo Bills team, knows the Bills Mafia, the atmosphere in Buffalo. Wouldn't you want Brian Dable back? What are you guys' opinion on that? Lockport, good evening. I'm ready for MLS, man. I'm ready for it to get going. I think February 21st is the first Red Bulls game. Yeah, AFL is a long off season, man. See, we have other sports here that we can watch, but like baseball for me is one of my favorites. I got to wait from like the end of October all the way to April. Forget spring training in March. We already talked about preseason games. I mean, I got to wait till the end of March. It's a long stretch. I'm a Jets fan, and I got to wait 9 months just to watch them win 3 games again, because that's what's going to happen this year. I'm waiting 9 months for misery again. Basketball and hockey is pretty quick. June to October is not that long. And even if your team doesn't make the playoffs, your season's over in April and you wait till October. That is kind of long. Footy it's a long wait. So the Knicks didn't score again, and Dallas does. The Knicks are officially down by 20 points. 13-0 run in the last 2.5 minutes. This is embarrassing right now. Towns for corner 3. Finally, the Knicks hit a 3-pointer. Finally. Knicks hit a 3-pointer. I know, Stella. Isn't that exciting? They hit a 3-pointer. Towns brings it down. Where are you going, babe? Where are you going? Stella, what are you doing? Cooper Flag for corner 3, and he missed it. All right, Knicks rolling now, 51-36. Yeah, baby. Towns, another corner 3. Missed it, but he was fouled. Oh, offensive foul. Where are you going? Where are you going, baby? Can you say hello now? Oh, Towns tried to grab the play. He took a 3, and then he tried to grab the Dallas player and make it look like he was fouled. That's how desperate we're getting right now, right? Right, baby? That's how desperate we're getting right now. She wants this hat. The hat and the glasses. Say hello? Hello? No hello. Hello? No? All right. We'll bring you back. You cannot compare baseball and cricket. The fields are configured differently. Thank you. Pitches and bowling differently. Thank you. One, you get punished for getting hit by a pitch, and vice versa. Right. Exactly. But trust me, they compare more than you would think we do, because most of our fans are obnoxious, right? We're comparing it all, but when you're telling me these ridiculous things like, wow, you guys really have a hang-up for baseball, like a real hang-up. Love Cat, even if he left my team, at least he will. I love Carl Anthony Towns too. I wish he would play in the paint more. I wish he would play more defensively. Like Mitchell Robinson is a board beast. The guy gives the Knicks second chance points left and right. He's a rebound master. And blocking. They called him the blockness monster. 51-36. Let me update it while they're reviewing a play. Oh, that's great. How about them? How about them apples? The Knicks wanted that reviewed because they felt like Towns didn't do that, didn't force a foul on the Think about this. The Knicks stopped play to do a review to say Karl Anthony Towns didn't grab the player on his way down, trying to make it look like he fouled him to get three free throw shots. So the refs review it and come back, yeah, it wasn't an offensive foul. It was a flagrant foul. So now it's been upgraded to a flagrant. Dallas gets a free shot and the ball. They get a free shot and the ball. Nothing's going right for the Knicks today. They called it a flagrant foul. He gets another, he's out. And, of course, they hit it 52-36. Oh, he gets 2. It was he got 2 free throws. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on. I got to hear that again. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
You know, for a long time, the players early on a lot of the three-pointers, players are kicking out. They were getting the foul called on the defensive player. The officials done a much better job on that, on seeing when it's the offensive player.
After review, the overt leg kick by Towns into Powell's growing area has been deemed unnecessary. Therefore, the offensive foul has been upgraded to a flagrant foul penalty 1. Powell should 2 free throws and Dawson down the ball after 39 extended in the first quarter.
Rather would like to call, but the key word there is overt, because that's an unnatural kick.
Towns kicked him in the groin, basically. Kicked him right in the sack. I didn't see that part. So he got a flagrant 1, which means 2 shots for the other. Now I get it. And they just showed the replay. Yeah, that was a little that was a cheap shot, man. That was bad. And he hit both of them, of course. Towns is on the bench for a little while right now. So the Knicks are down 55-36. We're down by 19. Goodness, I thought this was going to be like, it's not far from over, guys. Far from over. We just look out of sync and terrible. OG driving the lane and gets it, 55-38. I like soccer when they're being pretty much, being no off season because you can watch Premier League. There's other leagues going on right now. So it's kind of like no off season, right? But MLS is my favorite. It is. I have people, fans of other leagues. How could you watch MLS where they're not even as excellent? All these other reasons. We have more elite players than the other, and all of that may be true. I just like MLS the best. That's my favorite one. On a baseball field? No. On a soccer field. You'd be able to be played on a soccer field is the biggest field of any sport. I don't see how footy could be played on a baseball field. Well, maybe it could because they changed it to a football field. There's some stadiums that interact. This is just a ridiculous beatdown right now. The Knicks are down by 23 points to a bad team. OG for 3. Thank you. Now we're down by 20. Now we need some stops. I mean, come on. Dallas is – what a joke. They're booing. They're booing in Madison Square Garden right now. Like, this is ridiculous. 3:30 left in the first half. The Knicks are down by 22. I mean, Hart for 3. Can't hit it. To me, start shooting 2-pointers and start bringing yourself back slowly. Which every time you force a 3, which nobody on the team is hitting right now, means every time Dallas gets a 2 or a 3, they just keep getting further and further away. Brother Johnny, we are wasting Judge's prime years. 100%. Thank you, Mitchell Robinson. We missed the shot. Mitchell was there for the rebound. Boom. Mitchell Robinson has 12 points and 12 rebounds already, and it's only the first half. He has 12 boards already. He has 12 boards already. Marshall foul. Great. Foul on us again.
Second round draft choice out of Michigan State. Has a brother that plays Max. Plays with the Clippers. Brother's only 20.
I mean, the Knicks are playing Dallas, and then they're playing an even then they're playing the Nets, who are even worse on Wednesday.
He will always be known as the other player in the Doncic-Anthony Davis trade, but he is more than just another player. He's a really good young player. Both ends of the floor.
Yeah, Wednesday at 7:30. We're going to do the Tampa Bay Lightning tomorrow night because the Rangers are on the West Coast. They don't start till after 10 o'clock, and I don't do that.
No question. That play too. Wisconsin Superior. He's from Illinois. Brunson got his claim to fame. Shabbat can't hit. Flag with a rebound. Poked away by Brunson.
Down by 22, 2:20 left in the half. So, yes, Kyle, I agree. We're wasting Judge's prime years, and him, Josh Allen, and Igor Shesterkin are all being wasted. The Knicks are getting destroyed right now. They're down by 22, 67-45. The game's far from over. Mid-range jumper by Bridges. He misses. Everybody on the Knicks is missing. Towns gets the rebound, gets the 2 and 1. And 1. He just got fouled, so he's going to get another shot. They're calling it not a foul now? Hold on. Towns misses the 3. Knicks and Mavs nicknames are made up. No, they're not, Code. The Knicks are the New York Knickerbockers. They were Dutch settlers in New York. That's where that comes from. They were like loose-fitting. They're also like loose-fitting trousers or pants, if you will. But they were celebrating the Dutch settlers that came to New York. That's a Knickerbocker. And the Dallas Mavericks, a Maverick is just like an independent person. A Maverick, goes out and does his own thing kind of thing. They're not made up. They're not made up name. That's what a Maverick is. Maverick used to be like back, like unbranded cattle. Like cattle that wasn't branded, wasn't owned by anybody, was a Maverick at first, and then they made it like an independent person. And that's what a Knickerbocker is. That's what their real name is, like the New York Mets or the Metropolitans, like the people of the metropolitan area, the New York Metropolitans. They just shortened it to Mets. So there you go, Code. I gave you a little background there. Angus, Verizon, hiccups last Wednesday. You know what I'm going to do, Mr. Marine? I'm going to post that so everybody knows. I'm just going to pin that, Mr. Marine. I'm pinning that right now so everybody sees it. There you go. There we go. Now everybody knows who you are. We just pinned it. He lost his email, too. He's got to change his whole email also. I would love it. Yeah, Brian Dable, I think, would be an outstanding coach for the Bills. I really do. He was perfect. He's perfect for Buffalo. I want him back, but I don't know if anyone else would, but I'll take him. I heard maybe even Tomlin's not coaching. Tomlin's not coaching this year. I don't know about the future, but he said he's not. He's turning down all interviews. He's turning down all interviews. Where did Kevin Stefanski go? Did he get hired yet? I haven't been following that closely. I know John Harbaugh is with the Giants. The Knicks are getting mauled out there right now. They are getting embarrassed. It's 1:30 left in the first half. They're about to go down by 30. Hold on a second, guys.
So he's already above the season's average of 14. 16, looking for one more. And 56% shooter. A 29-point lead. Knicks getting bludgeoned.
I mean, Clyde Frazier's using terms like the Knicks are getting bludgeoned. They're getting mauled. This is an embarrassment. Wow. He said the Knicks are like zombie comatose out there right now. They're going to win this game, though, guys. They're going to win this game. They're going to win this game. Yeah, I'd be curious how the Bills Mafia would feel about Brian Dable coming back. Lamario, how do you feel about McDermott getting fired? Do you think that was the right move? Christie hits another 3. The Knicks are down officially 30 points. It's 75-45. With 45 seconds left in the half, I'll update the score at halftime. Stella Dwella, yep. The bare brunt of a soccer bowl down here. Hi, baby. If you see her, I still like this, it looks like she's standing on my head, right? It looks like she's standing on my head. I like the unpredictability of MLS also, and I love the fact that gets a little rough out there. I like it. I like the unpredictability of it, and I like the fact that Everybody, there's stars in the league, but there's no real, like, it's a little more unorthodox, Angus. MLS, I feel, is more unorthodox than Liga MX or Premier League or Bundesliga. I think MLS is a little more unorthodox in its play, and I like that. 30 seconds left in this disgraceful first half by the New York Knicks. They are getting absolutely embarrassed in the first half here. I mean, Walt Clyde Frazier, a famous Knick, legendary Knick, even said they are zombie comatose out there right now. If you kick more GS than BS, you'll win the game. Good one. I like that. I got told something about cricket. If you run more twos, you'll win the match. I don't know what that means, but if you're comparing it to basketball, you can. Like when they're down by this much, just keep running twos. If you're pushing threes and they're not landing, Dallas is going down and scoring. You're going down, forcing a three and missing. Dallas goes down and scores, and all of a sudden, there's a wide gap in the score. Start coming back slowly. This game is not over, guys. The Knicks will come back and win this game. You heard it here first. Brunson driving. Fadeaway jumper, mid-range. Missed it. Whew. They are getting booed in the Garden right now. They are and deservingly so, getting booed, man. That is awful. Awful, man. Awful. They're down 75-47 at halftime. 75-47 at the half. $75-47 at the half. Unbelievable. That is really bad. One second.
My name is Christopher. I'm a father and a competitive triathlete. This is the story of how I got my life back at HSS. I injured my knee, I broke 2 bones in my spine. The local orthopedist told me it would require a full knee replacement and that I would not be running anymore.
All right. So anyway, guys, that's where we're at right now. An absolute embarrassment. But the Bears game was really good. I don't know who's going to go to the Super Bowl. I would have said if Bo Nix was playing, I would have said Denver was definitely going. Because New England going into Denver, I wouldn't see them beating that team with Bo Nix playing, even though New England's playing like extremely well right now. And the Rams and Seahawks, man, the Rams have the experience, but the Seahawks have a great defense too. I don't know. We talk about Denver's great defense, but they just gave up 30 points last Saturday. Who knows? This is a toss-up with all the teams. It's a toss-up. It's a real toss-up right now. The high school basketball team I was on in high school lost 33 games in a row. Hey, at least you were loyal. You stayed on the team. At least you were loyal. Angus, that is bad. When I was in high school in 10th grade, I played on the junior varsity football team. We were 0-11. We didn't win a game. We were 0-11. I think we prided ourselves because we were like, I think we came close to winning like twice. And I mean, like we were within like 10 points, I guess. I'm thinking way back into the 80s, but we were 0-11. That's the only team I ever played on. And I mainly played football and baseball. The only team I was ever on that was that bad. We were bad. We were an absolute clown show out there. I mean, we were really bad. Yeah. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Really funny stuff, man. But, yeah, I remember that team. We were 0-11, and I loved our coach. Our coach was a good guy, man. He was a really good guy. He was a really good guy, man, and he really wanted to win. And his heart was that he never gave up on us, man. And he was a first-year coach. I don't think they kept him very long. The guy was like maybe in his 40s. He was a really good dude, man. He really wanted to win. He hated losing. We were just really bad.
what you saw was a team that should be playing desperate, looking for a win to get right against the banged-up, injured team.
And Dallas is not only a bad team, they're banged up and injured. They're missing 6 players right now. 6. And 3 of them are significant players. The Seahawks has the home field advantage with the audience. They do. Do you know, Angus, that, and I guarantee you, and I pull for Sam Darnold. I really do. Sam Darnold is an example, should be an example to the New York Jets organization about not having the proper coaching, man, ever having the proper coaching. People get, oh, look at your Jets, man. Look at Sam Darnold and Geno Smith when he had those good years there with the Seahawks and players that left our team that became really good. It should be, I'm not mad about it. As a 4 decades Jet fan, I'm more like, why don't we get real coaching? Because if the Seahawks win the Super Bowl, Angus, I guarantee you that same moment, not by Darnold because he's too classy a guy, but the media will definitely mention the Jets. They'll mention the Jets over and over and over and over. Not the Panthers and the Niners and the Minnesota Vikings, who honestly just let him go, don't make the playoffs, and watch Darnold leave them and go to the NFC Championship game. So, but the Jets drafted him, and they got rid of him for Zach Wilson. They got rid of Darnold for Zach Wilson. And the Jets will be mentioned because they're the most hated team in the NFL, and I don't know why, because they don't beat anybody. Why are they so hated? It's really weird. That's a weird one to me because the Jets are the most hated team in the NFL by the media, and I don't know why. What do they do that's so offensive? I mean, the Patriots and their fans pride themselves on how many times they beat the Jets. Wow, everybody beats the Jets. What is the big deal there? I don't get it. Everybody beats the Jets. So I don't know why that's a big thing, but it is. Maybe it's because they couldn't beat the Giants, so they beat up on the younger brother Jets. But anyway, they'll be mentioned, and they should be mentioned because Darnold should have been the Jets' future quarterback. They had him. Oh, Angus, did your parents show up to this stuff? Angus, or did they say you were adopted? 144-44. Hey, if the Knicks keep this up today, they might match that. They're going to come out a different team. You watch. The Knicks are going to win this game, guys. They're going to win this game. They're getting absolutely humiliated, and they're getting booed. The home crowd is booing them. That hurts as a player, and these players do care. We don't have guys on our team that don't care. These guys care. Mitchell Robinson has been he's the longest tenured Knick. And let me tell you, they care. They don't like getting booed, and they deserve to get booed. They deserve it right now. This is awful. The Knicks have been, in their last 17 games, they've had a lot of injuries themselves. They're 7-10 in their last 17 games. You should be able to bounce back today against a team that is missing 6 players and is a bad team even when they had those 6 players. And you're not just losing, you're getting humiliated on your home court. Remember, like when we were in high school, the homecoming game? Everybody had a homecoming game against a team that you know you're going to demolish so everybody can enjoy their homecoming game. Well, this would be like a homecoming game. We're getting killed. Oh, man. I don't know, Riley. I mean, they won it in 20 – when did the Eagles win it? In 2017, the West Coast Eagles? I think the Philadelphia Eagles won it in 2017 also. Pretty sure. Guys, I'll be right back. Be right back. We're at halftime. The Knicks are right now in halftime looking in the mirror. They must be looking in the mirror right now like, what in the world is going on out here? Really bad. Really bad, guys. I'll be right back. Literally, be right back. Can you hear me now? You guys should be able to hear me now. I mean, they're right. Clyde Frazier's saying these guys are getting wide open threes. Max Christie is 7 of 8 from three-point land. 7 of 8, and 6 of those are uncontested, wide open threes. I mean, Cooper Flagg is back playing for Dallas, and he's not even the leading scorer. He ended up breaking a finger. Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh, man. Yeah, you got to come out and support even when the kids are on teams that are bad. My parents showed up to all those 0-11 games. I think, what are you in town? It was like 14, I think. No, it's 13. 8th grade? No, 10th grade. I guess I was 15. Whatever the case. I went and played varsity the next 2 years, but that's sophomore year. Oh, and I could have played varsity, but I would have been a backup. And I said, I want to play. So the JV coach talked me into playing for JV. He's like, you'll start. I'm like, all right, well, I'll play JV. And I started there because I knew I had 2 more years of high school, 11th and 12th grade. So I'm like, you know what? I'd rather start. So, well, I started all right on an 0-11 team. Hey, we're within 30 now. We're at 28. We're only down 28 now. And I do 10. Do you really? I bowled on occasion. I haven't bowled in years. I always liked it. I just never did it like consistently. Flag goes to Towns, misses. Towns on the rebound. Hart bringing it up. Bring it to OG. Come on, guys, wake up. OG got fouled. 194, Riley. That's awesome. Yeah, do you hear me now? You guys hear me? Can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me now? You should be able to. My mic says it's on. It wasn't on before. Oh, bingo. Good. All right. Cullen, another Aussie dweller accounted for. Cullen's in the basement. We're in the basement, and the Knicks are right with us in the basement. Come on, OG. We're going to come back, though, guys. I'm telling you, they're going to come back. They're going to come back. You played over 400 games, Riley. That's great. You might be the next bowling prodigy, man. You must be really good. I mean, you're bowling 194, man. That's like amazing. All right, OG made both 80-54. Knicks are on the comeback trail. We were down by over 30. Now we're down by 26. Getting there. I just lost where I was. Saw that. My main sport was soccer. I played basketball to stay in shape. We were much better, but our coach knew nothing about tactics. Sounds like it. That football coach I told you about, he knew about tactics. We just didn't know how to run them. We were just really bad. Remember what I mentioned about being the home, people's homecoming team? We were always the people that got invited for homecoming, so we get blown out. Thanks, Cullen. Yeah, we're sitting here now. The Knicks are down 81-54, playing a team that's in disarray, the Dallas Mavericks, who have nobody. Everybody's injured. I missed it. All right, well, let me update it now because I got a chance. All right, offensive foul. We keep the ball. I've been playing 10 ball pin since I was – man, that's great, Riley. You must be a monster. You should be on the tour. You should be on the tour, man. Or come over here and get the Pro Bowlers League, Professional Bowlers League here, PBL. I mean, these guys are this is what the Knicks look like in 2015, 2016, 2017. Knicks down by 30 again, guys. This is embarrassing. This should have been a bounce back game for them. With all the injuries the Knicks have had, you finally got the entire team is healthy. You're playing a team that is in disarray, Dallas, and we're getting mud stomped right now. This is really bad. The Knicks fans are booing. You can hear them booing. Absolutely terrible. So, yeah, tomorrow night we'll be doing the Tampa Bay Lightning and the San Jose Sharks, which I believe starts at 7:30 tomorrow. Let's see. 7. Tomorrow the game's at 7. So we'll be doing that game tomorrow night, the Lightning and the Sharks. The Sharks are actually good, man. They're 24-20 now. They're usually a bad team. They're usually a pretty bad team. But they've come back this year. So that should be a good game. The Lightning are on absolute fire. They're 30-13. They've won 12 of their last 13 games. Kucherov's had 10 straight games with a point. So they're doing it. And again, the Rangers are on the West Coast. Every game this week starts after 10, so I won't be doing any of those. But we're going to be doing a lot of Lightning games too, man, because they're my second favorite team, and they are on fire right now. One second, guys. I got to check with. All right. Whatever the case, we're doing it. The bowling that I remember were cigarettes and stale. Big bowling shirts, Angus, with like Mel written across the. You know where I got that from? An old Rodney Dangerfield movie with Joe Pesci when he was very young. Easy Money. Do you guys remember Easy Money? That's what it was. The principal from Ferris Bueller's Day Off is the one that was making fun of Rodney Dangerfield in his bowling league. He's like, yeah, we'll make these big bowling shirts that have Mel written across the front. Tell me you know about Easy Money, Angus. You have to. Mean. Yes, I do. I do. It's January, Mean. If we're going to go through, every team goes through down points, right? This is a real down point. Today should have been bounce back day, Mean. Should have been bounce back day. But why not? I think the Knicks can definitely get back there. This team has been battle tested the last few years. They've been in the playoff experience, and every year injuries in the playoffs has killed them. They can get back there. Forget about what's going on right now. It's January. But this is embarrassing. This here, I have no answer for you about this, Mean. This is bad. This is really bad. When they're missing Kyrie and they're missing Anthony Davis and they're missing D'Angelo Russell, who I don't think is like an elite player. He's decent. But they're missing 6 players, man, and they're in a losing streak. They're not a good team, and we're getting hammered at home. This is a little concerning right now, to be honest with you. Brunson, mid-range jumper, missed it. OG on the rebound, kicks it back out to Brunson. Mid-range jumper again. Oh, got it that time. Good. We're within 28, guys. This is bad, Mean. This is really bad. Speaking of sharks, Australia has had 3 shark attacks in the last 24 hours. Whereabouts? Did anybody get killed? Wow, 3 shark attacks in the last 24 hours. All right, this is bad, guys. Max Christie is 9 of 11, 26 points. Come on, Brunson, move it. Towns. And 1. Hit the corner 3, fouled, and 1. So he hit the 3. He got fouled on a 3-point shot. He made it, so this is a chance for a 4-point play. Beautiful. We need every chance we can get. We need to come within 15 points by the end of this quarter. And he missed the free throw. Come on, Cat. This is the way the game's been going. This is insane. I've seen it once, but I'll see it again. It's been ages. Angus, do yourself a favor and watch it. That's a classic, man. Joe Pesci's super young in that movie. And Dangerfield is just, he's awesome. Towns for 3. Hits it. Boom. Let's go. Knicks within 25 points. We were down by 33. We're within 25. They're going to win this game, guys. They're going to win. Cooper Flag in the paint. Mid-range jumper. Missed it. Hart on the rebound. Let's go, Knicks. Come on. Bring it back. Let's go. Get motivated. Towns for another 3. Oh, he just missed it. I was going to say, oh, man. 3 shark attacks in Sydney, Australia in the last 24 hours. What kind of sharks? Great white? Were they great white? Or tiger sharks? What kind of sharks were they? Wow, that's scary, man. I hope nobody was killed, man. That's scary enough. I'm mute. Who knows what's lurking out there is right. Who knows? You know what's even funny? Professional surfers will get that Brunson mid-range jumper. Missed that. I mean, everybody's missing, man. This is really bad. Professional surfers, if you watch these things, they go back out there. Guys that have had their arms literally bitten off or they have a deformed hand because they got bitten off. They go back out and they get right, as the saying goes, they get right back on that horse and they go back out there. Some of these guys are like, oh, I've been surfing 22 years and nothing, and I only got attacked once. So what are the odds that's going to happen again? They go back out there because they love it that much. It's creepy. If you guys are old enough to remember when Jaws first came out? I was a kid. Like I think I was about 8 years old when that movie came out. Nobody went in the water. Like there wasn't movies like that out. Now they're like nobody pays attention, but man, that's freaking creepy. All right, Dallas missed. Knicks are within 25. OG kicks it out to Brunson, who's driving the lane, goes up for 2, and missed it. Towns gets the rebound, puts it in. We're within 23. Look, we were just down by 33. Now we're within 23. I told you, the Knicks are going to come back and win this game. Can you guys hear me? You can't hear? Muted again? I'm not muted. My mic is working. Can you guys hear me, or is it just Riley? Brunson for 3. Missed it. Josh Hart on the rebound. Guys, just keep scoring 2s for right now. Offensive foul? What are you talking about? Was he even planted? Wait, was it offensive foul or Powell fouled? Oh, it was a foul on get the rebound, get it. All right, Hart got the rebound, back to OG. OG driving up, kicks it to McBride, corner 3, missed it like everybody else. Towns on the rebound, missed it. This is really terrible, guys. All right, well, I mean, Dallas isn't even hitting anything right now. We can't catch up. Brunson back to Towns. I mean, goodness gracious, Dallas hasn't scored in a little while, and we can't take advantage. They missed again. Still fighting for his life. I pray for him, man. What kind of shark? What kind of shark, Cullen? Do they know? Is it the same shark? Bull sharks, small, bull sharks. And bull sharks are the one that can go in salt and spring water. They can go in springs and rivers too. Bull sharks are like a hybrid. There's been people over here in the States that have like jumped off into the bay or in their spring, and there's a shark in there, like where you wouldn't expect them to be. Crazy. Wow, man. Wow. Keep us informed on that, Cullen. I'm going to look that up, man. Really interesting. Whoa! OG cellar dweller Gardini in the basement. Gardini's in the man. Gardini, how you doing, man? How you doing? Man, what do you hear? What do you do? What do you say? How you doing, man? Good to see you back in here, Gardini. How you been, man? How you been? Hopefully better than these Knicks are doing today. Goodness. Oh, and the Yankees have signed nobody, so we're still wasting Judge's years. How you been? Thanks, Cullen. Mean, thank you. Okay, Riley. Maybe it's on your end, Riley. I know I was muted before when I took that break. I hit mute and forgot to unmute it, but I'm definitely on now. Pensacola Beach, yes. Jaws 2 was. You didn't like Jaws 2? I mean, compared to the first one, it wasn't as good as the first one. I liked the second one, but after that, it was really bad. Jaws 3D was terrible. And then Jaws 4, wasn't Jaws 4 in Jamaica? Didn't Jaws follow the wife to the Bahamas or Barbados? Something like that. That's when it got a little really bad. And I don't know if there was ever a Jaws 5. But I love when they say, well, great white sharks are not a man-eater that a tiger shark is or a bull shark is. They're not as aggressive as them. So if you see one, your odds are they aren't going to hurt you. Yeah, I'll be fine if I'm in the water and see a great white shark near me. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. You know, it's funny, Mean. I've thought about this. I've read a lot about this. I've YouTubed a lot about this. And here's my answer. I don't know. Odds are no. But if they don't know, I don't know what the percentage is, but they don't know a lot about what's going on in the ocean and how deep down and other areas of the ocean. But my belief is if there was one around, you'd think we'd see it by now. Or, I mean, if they can't go to certain parts of the ocean or can't go down that deep, how can you boldly say a lot of these other things don't exist? Can you imagine what's in the areas way, way down there that we can't get to? Can you imagine what's down there? There's probably some mean things down there. I would have to say no. Part of me thinks, a lot of me thinks no, because they would have to show what would they be living off of right now? Wouldn't they have shown his face? I mean, we still see the blue whale, which is like still the biggest one, even when the megalodon was around. But man, that's some story. I will say no, but I don't fully believe. There's a small part of me that still thinks yes. But I think it would have shown itself by now. What do you think, Mean? Anybody else? Shamit, corner 3. And like the rest of the team, missed it, but he got fouled. Riley, are you being sarcastic? Because we're losing 86-63. Let me update the banner while Shamit's going to take 3 shots. But we're coming back. Well, no, we're not. Hold on. Yeah, we are, because we were down by 33 points. Now we're only down by 23, and Shamit's getting 3 shots. So hold on before I update the score. Let's see. Shamit, he should be able to hit all 3 of these. He's a good shooter. 1. That's 1. Guys, we were down by 33 points. Now we're down by 22. 4.5 minutes left in this third quarter. We're getting within. We'll just leave it at that. Oh, he missed the second one. Come on, Shamit. Come on. They're going to come back and win this game, guys. I missed 2 out of 3. Are you kidding me? Come on, Shamit, you're better than that. I mean, he came off missing 23 games. He was injured for 23 games, so he just came back. So maybe he's just rusty, but you should be able to hit free throws, man. $88-64. 1 step forward, 10 steps back. All right, I'll update it at the next break. Shamit for 3. But he did hit that one. 88-67. The Knicks are within 21 now. We were down by 33. Now we're within 21. Now it's with still 3:40 left in the third quarter. OG steals the ball. Good. Knicks bringing it back up court. Let's go. Let's go. Brunson. Brunson was fouled. This is good, guys. This is good. Life pretty good. Went away for 12 days for New Year's. Looking up. Hey, John Harbaugh signing was big time. You already got Jackson Dart. Scatterboo will be back. Big time signing by the Giants. They swooped right in and grabbed him. And thankfully, they grabbed him before the Buffalo job became available because you would think Harbaugh would want that job. Didn't Kevin Stefanski sign somewhere? You would think these guys would have wanted that Buffalo job with Josh Allen. Stefanski took the Falcons job. Wow, I didn't know that. I haven't been keeping up with all of it. Good for you, man. How's everything else going for you, Gardini? Drop in here more often when you can. Did you ever start getting into hockey? You said you were going to start trying it out. I'll be doing the Tampa Bay Lightning tomorrow night. $88-69. The Knicks are now we're 19 points down, guys. We're moving up the ladder here. We're moving up. Don't swim at China Beach in San Francisco. They're having a shark attacks there. The water is super cold. You know what's funny, Angus, is I didn't know. I used to watch a lot of Deadliest Catch. I always loved that. I haven't watched it in a couple of years now, but I was really a big follower of Deadliest Catch. In the Bering Sea, I did not know that great white sharks were all the way up there. Like in that freezing water, they were a couple times they pulled up these crab traps, and these guys were, the pots. These guys were there. There was a couple times a shark came up near it. It was like, wow, they have great whites in Bering Sea. Brunson drives, stripped, gets the ball back. Nope, they stole it. Oh, there you go, Riley. Tasmania Tiger. I don't know anything about the Tasmania Tiger. Tell us about it. 20-point leads nowadays. Yeah. But we were down by 33, Gardini. 33 to a beaten-up Dallas team that's missing 6 players, including Anthony Davis, who's always injured, and Kyrie, who's always injured. Klay Thompson is playing, but he's coming off the bench. And Dallas just isn't a good team. Like, the Knicks have been bad lately due to a lot of major injuries. But, I mean, when you're 7-10 in your last 17 and you get to come home where you're 16-5 to play a Dallas Maverick team that's not good, this should have been – and everybody's healthy now. Everybody's back. This should have been a blowout game on the other end. But anyway, that would have been made – if it was true, what else is right? I mean, what else is out there that we don't know about? And they always say odds on, or isn't anything. How do you know there isn't anything way down there? There's definitely things way down. Do you see the things that are way down there that they can see that don't come up to the light? The things that they do know about? Oh, some scary things down there. There you go, Staff Sergeant, 100%. 100%. That's right. That's where he is. Amen. Bridges for 3. Missed it. Robinson, of course, with the rebound, and he was fouled. But he usually can't hit free throws. But, of course, Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson had 12 boards in the first half. He just got hit in the eye. That's not fun. Playing cards with Al Capone and Bugsy. Right. Absolutely. And the next Jets offensive coordinator should be down there somewhere too. How these guys still have a job is mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing until you realize that's what the Jets do. I'm back and I've been busy with work. All right, Tony. Well, I appreciate you hanging in, man. Appreciate you being around. The Knicks are when you left, the Knicks were down by 30-something, I think. Well, we're within 21 now. Mitchell Robinson's going to the line. This is the area he cannot do. He is not a good shooter. He's not a good free throw shooter. Mitchell Robinson averages 9 rebounds a game. He averages just under 17 rebounds per 36 games. I mean, the dude is amazing. But thanks for coming back, Tony. Appreciate it. Started to, then the Rangers lost 10-1. So I'm taking. Oh man, they've won since then. Thankfully, and it was 10-2. Gardini, give us all the goals we got. It was 10-2. Really bad, but Igor's hurt. Let me fill you in a little bit, Gardini. Igor's hurt. Jonathan Quick is a first ballot Hall of Famer, the winningest United States-born goalie in league history. He's 40 years old, and he was rushed into a position of now having to start every game at 40. He's a three-time champion. He's great as a veteran backup, as a legendary backup that plays a couple of games every 10 days at his age. Now it's like you're playing 5 games in the last 9 days. What do you think is going to happen to a 40-year-old playing goalie of all positions? And, of course, he, being the competitor he is, he may be 40, but, you know, up here you've been competing at an elite level your whole life. You're not going to say, I don't think I can go today. You're going to be like, put me in. So, but they won. The Rangers finally won. They're still in it. But I've been that's where we're at with that. And the Yankees, it's all about the Dodgers right now, Gardini, I guess. Don't be surprised if Bellinger signs with the Dodgers. 1 second, Tony. The Knicks are within 21 points. 21 points. Unless Dallas scores here. They missed, but they're calling a foul on Brunson. This is really bad. They're playing the Nets. The Nets on Wednesday, which is even worse than this team. It's even worse than this team. These should have been 2 layup wins, man. 2 layup wins. Oh, he hit the ball twice with his hand. You can't. How are you not challenging that? Guy in Dallas took the shot and the ball went up a little bit in the air. His hand was off it, and then he hit it again. The refs didn't call that? Back down by 23. Minute 33 left in the third quarter. Just to remind you, Australian Open tennis, most years I go on the first Friday of the Open this year. That's cool, Tony. I watched some of the U.S. Open. Like I said, I was in a lot more. Oh, this is getting bad. Alley-oop. They're laughing at the Mavericks are laughing at the Knicks right now. They're laughing at them. And the Knicks fans are booing. This is awful. Awful. Gardini, have you seen the bird? Have you seen Stella? Bridges, misses, of course. Hey, baby, step up. We were coming back. We were really on a roll. We got it down to 19. I'm not making a joke right now. We went from 33 down to 19 down. And now we're down by, well, hold on, because Dallas has the ball. Hi, baby. All right, well, we're down by 25 right now. Gardini, this is Stella, my Catalina macaw. She's going to be a year next month. Say hello. No hello yet. Hello. She has said it before, man. But, yeah, this is her. That's it. She is awesome. She's really chill. She is a blessing in this basement. So she even lays back. She is awesome. She's a good one. No hellos right now? Maybe she's getting a little tired. But, yeah, she's chill. She just chills out. Not getting that. Not getting that. Deuce McBride at the line. 18 seconds left in the third. Come on, baby. Come on. I know you want to stay there, but you can't. Not right now. All right. He hit the first one. Oh, yeah, it's true. Remember when here I am, the old man on the porch again. Get off my lawn. But, yeah, when I was growing up, if a team was up by 20 points in the first, like the game was over. If they're up by 20 in the first half, the game was over. Now they take all the defense out of the game. The Knicks are down by 23 right now with basically at the end of the third. Let's see if Dallas scores here. Missed it. Knicks get the ball. OG, just throw it up. 94-71, right? So they're down by 23 at the end of the third quarter. And you know what? This game is not over. In the old days, this would have been over. The Knicks have never led in this game, by the way, guys. Not even 2-0. They have never led in this game. It's 94-71, 23 points with a whole quarter to go. That's the thing. This game is not over yet. There you go, fourth quarter. Game's not over yet. Far from over. Where did I leave off? What do you think about the Yankees' non-moves, Gardini? What's your word on it? For those that don't know Gardini, Gardini's been with me a very long time. He's an OG dweller, been here a long time. I think most of you guys know him. Very big, very knowledgeable. He came on the channel here with Lou and I once. He's very knowledgeable, very good at debating. He's very good at debating. You guys missed all the Lou versus Gardini Mets Yankee stuff. Gardini should have his own channel, or he's a younger guy, and he should be involved in sports some way or another. He is very good at debating sports. He knows his stuff, and he knows how to debate. So, Gardini, what is your opinion on the offseason besides the Dodgers stuff? The Yankees. Underwater UFO. Why not? Yeah, that's right. A lot of underwater UFOs. We don't know, but they'll just act like they know. But how can you know if you don't know? He's hanging out in Atlantis. That's right. He's hanging out in Atlantis and flying around. He's getting Krabby Patties right now, too. He's hanging out and eating Krabby Patties. Yes, going well, and it's starting to get hot up here today. Dude, you guys know that this coming weekend for us, it's going to be 18 degrees Fahrenheit. 18 degrees on Saturday and 19 on Sunday. With a low of 6. A low of 6. Aaron Judge at the game. Patrick Ewing at the game. Bobby Flay. All these upset Knicks fans. Steve Sharippa. Bobby Bacala from The Sopranos is there. He's always there. Of course, Tracy Morgan's always there. It's awesome. Going to go watch the national championship, but I'll definitely try to hop into more and take it easy, bro. You too, Gardini. Thanks for hopping in, man. Great seeing you. Great seeing you, man. Yeah, I'm going to watch some of that national title game tonight. Definitely. Big Don, welcome in. Big Don, welcome in, man. Subscribe and bell notice, and you nailed it right there. Rough stretch for the Knicks and Rangers. Injuries, man. Injuries. And Igor getting hurt. And if you heard me or not on this, Don, Igor getting hurt and asking Jonathan Quick, who I love, at 40 years old to start all these games is just – it's crushing. But the Knicks here, man, you have a fully healthy team. There's no excuse today. They're 7-10 in their last 17. This should have been a layup game for them. And they could still win it. Stolen by McBride. And they got the Nets on Wednesday. Like, these are games they should be hammering home. So, yeah, rough stretch, Don. Rough stretch. And they're going to get – Rangers are going to get rid of Panarin only because he won't accept the short-term deal. Panarin, along with Igor and Mika, are like my favorite Rangers. Chris Kreider was my all-time favorite Ranger recently, and he's gone. So, starting to – as Drury said, we're going to be retooling the team now. Retooling. Cooper Flau, I missed it. Get that let it go out. That's fine, Shabbat. Let it go out. We're within 23. Believe it or not, they can still come back. 23 points today is not a big deal. McBride, do something. He's in the paint. Kicks it back out the heart at the I thought he was going to shoot it. All right, Towns has it. Towns probably will shoot it one way or another. And there he goes. He does shoot it and gets it in. Boom, lays it in. 94-73. Hopefully my Miami Hurricanes win it tonight. I'm not a college guy, but a good friend of mine. He's on here occasionally under Fuzzy Bear. He's a huge Miami everything fan. Everything. Dolphins, Heat, Marlins, Panthers, and Miami Hurricanes. Like I said, the last national title game I watched Vince Young in Texas beat Matt Leinart and Reggie Bush. That was the first one I watched in full. I've never been into college football. However, that being said, I may check out the game. My favorite cricket player, Steve Smith. I don't know who that is, Riley. I'm sure Manav or Cullen, those guys probably do. Klay Thompson nails a three. Still looks weird seeing him in anything but a Golden State Warrior jersey. Towns, nice pass. No one saw that coming. Shamet, you better hit it. He did. Towns went up, faked the three, laid it inside. Knicks down by 22. 10:40 left in the game. Jimmy Johnson's at the Miami Hurricane. That's cool. You know what I thought of, Seth, right away? I was thinking of Jimmy Johnson, the 7-time champion NASCAR driver. Jimmy Johnson, the former head coach. Yes, that's cool. Miss. Knicks bringing it back up on the rebound by Towns. McBride, back to Towns. Towns probably going to drive the lane, and he does, and he gets fouled. Good. Let's go, Knicks. Come on. You can still win it. You can still win it, Knicks. Come on. Let's go. You find a way after this disgraceful game that you've had coming in. Come on. Towns going to the line for two. And this is where if Mitchell Robinson could shoot, man, he would be the most dangerous center in the game. And the reason why he's not in there now is because he can't shoot. He's a rebounding machine. Gives the Knicks a whole lot of second chance points. Towns is in, who shoots more than he looks to rebound. I like Towns, but I wish he was more of an all-around player on the defensive side. His offense, yeah, he can shoot, but he hangs out by the three-point line a lot like he's a guard. Should be inside. Anyway, baby Stella, yep. Oh, yeah, she's awesome, man. Like right now, it looks like she's someone pointed that out. Like sometimes it looks like she's standing on my head, and she does do that occasionally. Towns, boom, hit them both. Let's go. 90. We're within 20. We were down by 33, and now we're within 20. Let's go. Thank you, Big Don. Yep. Thank you, Big Don. Appreciate it. We had just got her in May, so she's going to be a year next month. She took over for my dog, Rocco, who is the basement mascot. My dog, Rocco, is 14 that passed away in May, and I miss him to this day. That was a hard day. Rocco. He's in a lot of my previous videos, Rocco, or in some of the shorts. Yeah, I miss Rocco. Towns went down hard. He's holding his – oh, I think he – hold on. Let me see this. Hold on. I think I think he paid back Towns and kneed him in the nuts. I think he paid him back from when Towns kicked him right in the sack earlier. Can't blame a player for paying him back because Towns did do that dirty play early. He kicked him. I mean, he went up for the three, and then when he came down, he kicked him in the nuts. And this guy just paid him back. I can't hate on him for that. Can't hate on him for that. Right. Every time we come within like 19, it's still getting blown out. We do something stupid. Staff Sergeant Thomas just finished up watching The Burbs. Oh, wow. With Tom Hanks? That's an under-the-radar classic right there, Staff Sergeant. Good rebound by Shamet. Let's go. Come on, Bridges. I mean, the whole team is just off. OG. Oh, force the three. Man, come on, guys. Man, they're forcing it now. 9:30 left in the game. Forcing it. Should be trying to get some twos, man. Start coming back. Start chipping away. They're not hitting three. Yeah, the Burbs, man. That was a classic, Mr. Brain. They don't make movies like that anymore. Shannon for 3. Everybody's pushing threes on the Knicks and no one's hitting. Why don't you just chip away, keep getting some twos, because the Dallas Mavericks went on some stretches where they weren't hitting anything. So instead of these desperate bombs that you guys are not hitting, man, start chipping away. I mean, they're throwing Hail Mary threes. Klay Thompson. Missed it. Come on, guys. We're down by 23. 8:38 left in the game. Sadly, I mean, they're still in it. They've never let it all. Forget it, man. OG just got stripped. They are dismantling the Knicks. Knicks should be ashamed of themselves if they don't find a way to pull this out. McBride, thank you. Hits the 3. Now we're within 20. Oh, Hal is not his father, man. Hal is not his father. Not even close. I mean, good steal on Bridges tried. He knocked it loose, but a Dallas player got the deflection. And missed it. Good rebound by Towns. I'm still telling you guys, they're going to find a way. OG for 3. Guy missed it. Everybody is off, man. He could have gone up and taken the 2, but what do I know? It's bad. It's bad. And how long are they going to do the Volpe project, Big Don? How long are they going to do the Volpe project? I'm not sold on this kid. It's because I think it's a pride thing saying, oh, we got the next Jeter. How can you name somebody the next Jeter? Oh, he's going to come up through the draft. Oh, Jeter started out slow. Remember, they sent him down, brought him back up. He is not Derek Jeter. The guy is he got a gold glove, but last year defensively he was awful. And last year he left more runners on base and scoring position than anybody else in the entire league. He left more runners on base and scoring position than anybody in the entire league. And they still going to go on Volpe because we feel he's the next Jeter. They may not say that anymore, but give me a break. Didi Gregorius, who took over after Jeter left, did a great job at shortstop. The guy got hits when he needed him to get those hits. Was he Jeter? No. Didi Gregorius is better than Anthony Volpe. Didi was better than Anthony Volpe. Right? He came in, did a great job. They didn't ask anybody to be the next Mariano. It's a pride thing to me. You bring in a guy that we feel is going to be the guy. Well, how many years are you going to give him, man? How many more times are you going to give this kid a chance? There's so many problems I have with the regime. And Brian Cashman would have been gone a long time ago. Aaron Boone, Big Don, Aaron Boone, anybody could take over the Yankees and get him to the playoffs. I bring this up a lot, Don, but since you're new in here, I'll tell you. When Aaron Boone runs into a legend and a knowledgeable baseball guy like Dusty Baker, he managed circles around Boone. Remember, the Astros swept the Yankees, swept them. The Astros hired a guy under that cheating scandal and all that to calm the waters, and they got rid of some guys, and Dusty Baker came in, took over the Astros, knows how to handle the media, knows how to handle all the crap that's going on there, wins a World Series with them legitimately, and sweeps Aaron Boone and the Yankees because Aaron Boone could not stand up to a guy like Dusty Baker that's been around baseball as a player and a manager for 5,000 years. That right there, Boone should have been gone. Should have been gone before that, but that shows the difference between a guy that knows what he's doing and a guy that doesn't have a clue when it comes to the playoffs. Oh, the Lions, man. My team's going to three-peat, Riley. It's going to three-peat. I was told all last year they weren't going to repeat, and they did. Now they're going to three-peat. Good day, Mr. Marine. Yes, Staff Sergeant's in the building. It's currently 18 degrees at the – yeah, we're getting that here. We're going to get that over here in New York, Angus. We're going to get that over here. It's going to be bad. Short attention span is the reason movies aren't as good now. Oh yeah, we live in a microwave society now. We got it. If it's not good in the first 2 minutes, on to something else. I tell my kids, man, when we were growing up, you had to wait a whole week to watch the next episode of whatever series you're watching, not 10 in a row. Like, you worked your schedule around the programming, not the other way around. You missed a moment in the game. You couldn't rewind it. Big Don going for Indiana. Big Don going for Indiana. I don't have a dog in that fight, but I'm going to watch it. We got a Miami fan in here, too. Is Will Ashcroft is now as good as his dad? Man, Will Ashcroft is the beast, man. I know he got hurt when the Brisbane Lions won their first premiership in 24. Oh, he got kick of the year, man, in like round 8. He made that kick of the year in round 7 or round 8. Brisbane Lions, man. Then he missed the rest of the season. That was a shame. That was Joe Danaher's last year for them. 10 times better, I reckon, Riley. Yeah, Will Ashcroft is a beast, man. They got some great young core of players on there and the right veterans. Well, Dallas, the Knicks came with an 18. Now it's back to 20. 7 minutes left. My prediction might not happen. The Knicks have never led in this game, guys. Not even 2-0. Not even 2-0. They've been down they were down at one point 19-4, I think it was. Like, it's been a dismantling from the beginning of the game on, and the Garden crowd is booing the heck out of them, and I don't blame them. Yeah, Drury. Kreider's an all-time Ranger, man. He's an all-time Ranger. And even Trouba, he had the whole locker room at the start of last season in disarray, and letting anybody's accountable. And there's a small percentage of Ranger fans that are angry at Jonathan Quick, and I don't understand that. What do you want this guy to do? Turn the clock back? He's always going to say he shouldn't be saying he's ready to play. He shouldn't tell Coach Sullivan that he's ready to play. The guy's been a competitor his entire career. He's a 3-time champion. He's the winningest United States-born goalie. You telling me that guy's going to say, "Nah, I don't want to start today because I just started 3 games in a row"? You think that guy's saying that? No, he's not. He's going out there and playing. Jonathan Quick is a beast. He cannot turn back the clock, and he is not the problem. Igor saved before he got hurt, had more saves than anybody else in the league, and gave up the least amount of goals on that percentage than anybody in the league. The Rangers defense leaves these guys out to dry too much. Vakanainen should be gone. Lafreniere, how about trading Alexi Lafreniere? How about getting rid of him? As far as I know, he has 2 goals in the last 17 games, and he's a -11. Why? He took that money right to the bank. He is a modern-day Staff Sergeant Thomas had a better one, but I say he's like a modern-day Carl Pavano. Took that money and disappeared. Tom Brady's at Miami at the game today. That's interesting. He didn't play for either team. Is he commenting the game? Is he doing that? Oh, bad pass, Brunson. Come on. This game is over, man. It's 102-85. They're not coming back. They don't even look like they want to play. The Outsiders. Wow, that is – Riley, that's like 2 decades before your time. Patrick Swayze, Tom Cruise, the Karate Kid, Ralph Macchio. There's a few other guys in there. I can't. Emilio Estevez. There's a lot of young actors in that movie. Wow. Amen, Big Don. Amen. Five minutes left. Dallas misses, but don't worry. They'll get the rebound. And they got the rebound and scored. 104-87. I haven't even updated the score, but I will now. Basketball is the hardest one to keep this keeping the scoreboard going. Basketball is a lot harder than baseball, hockey, and football. This is bad. If the New York Jets played basketball, this is what it would look like. This is what the Jets look. This is the basketball version of what the New York Jets would look like right here. Right here. This garbage we're watching right here. They'll come back, though. I missed the Didi chance. He should have been an all-star in 2017. Right. Didi was great. He was a good Yankee. During that era, him and, of course, my main man during that era, Brett Gardner. Who didn't love Brett Gardner? God rest his soul. I mean, God rest his son's soul, man. What a devastating story. How heartbreaking for Brett Gardner. But, man, as a player, that was like Brett Gardner was like one of the last true small ball players the Yankees had. You needed a bunt, boom, he'd get it. You needed to get that key hit. It didn't matter if Brett was batting 180 at that point in his career. He would get that hit. He didn't strike out looking on dumb pitches. Brett Gardner was a monster. And Didi could play small ball too. That 2017 year, that year should have been the year the Yankees won the World Series. Now I'm worried Aaron Judge is going to join Patrick Ewing and Henrik Lundqvist and Don Mattingly and a lot of New York greats that don't have a ring. Hey, we're within 16, guys. 106-90, 4.5 left. Hey, they're still in it. They're down by 16 with 4.5 left. It sounds funny. Quickest at the end of the career. It's not 20. Right. So the small, I call them uneducated or casual Ranger fans that are talking about Jonathan Quick as garbage. It's like, you don't know what you're talking about. The guy has started 5 games in the last 9 days or whatever it is, give or take. What do you think? Right. It's not 2014, guys. The guy is 40. And he's not going to say he's not ready to go. That's just not in a competitor like that. Hall of Famers aren't going to say they're not ready to go. So I call those casual Ranger fans. The casuals because they don't know what they're talking about. It's uneducated. Talking about cricket, the BBL semifinals are on tonight, tomorrow night, so go the Melbourne Stars. Hey, where's Manav, Tony? Manav's the cricket guy. Manav and Riley. Riley knows all about that too. Nobody's going to want to take on right, who's going to want to take on that? We got hosed on that deal. Remember the kid line? Kako and Heedle. And look at this. We can't even get our own rebound. This game's over. I don't know why I can't believe it. I really did. Dallas is enough. I'm just repeating myself. Yeah, Lafreniere, Gerard Gallant had that. Lafreniere, Heedle. I felt bad for Heedle. He has so many concussions. I don't think the guy can play anymore. Kako was a waste of space too. Perot is starting to show some signs. Othman's welcomed the NHL moment when he tried to take on D. Solers in a fight. One of a veteran enforcer, one of the tougher guys in the league. D. Soler pummeled him in seconds. Like, I felt bad for Othman. Yeah, okay, he got cross-checked in the bag and the boards, and he got up and dropped the gloves. And D. Solers hit him, and I mean, his whole head snapped. It was like a Rocky movie. His whole head snapped. His helmet went off, and right there, he's probably like, "This was a mistake." If you guys didn't see it, wow, it's punishing. Charlie Cameron is my favorite Lion Country Road. Take me home. Oh yeah, I love Charlie Cameron. I got his bobblehead. Turns up and kicks for it. That's when it matters. The real superstars come out and came out in that grand final. Cameron comes out of nowhere, man. And like I said, he used what? Came from the Adelaide Crows, right? Laffy is a pure butt. You did? Staff Sergeant? You did. You told me. You told me. You told Trouba Train. You told us. And we told you were wrong. You were wrong. Lafreniere is the guy, man. Look at this guy. He's scoring all the time. He's young. He's coming into his own. Got that contract and Laffy laughed all the way to the bank. You were right. I have to submit to that one. I was wrong. Even Laffy, he was on the other night with us. Mike, he was wrong. He admitted he was wrong too. And you guys heard me from day one. I hated that Keandre Miller trade for this kid Scott Morrow. He does nothing. Keandre Miller was still young. Yes, he did some bad defensive mistakes, but he was a good two-way player. The guy could shoot. I wouldn't have gotten rid of him so fast, especially when he got nothing in return. Scott Morrow is a young player on the Carolina Hurricanes. Young defenseman. Rod Brindamore is a great coach, was a phenomenal player, and he didn't want him. So we're going to trade away our better young defenseman to get him? Come on. The guy's been up and down to the Wolf Pack. It's been up and down, up and down. I would have kept Keandre, man. I didn't like that trade either. 20 22 years since their last premiership. Wow. Oh, I didn't know that. 108-92. The Knicks are down by 16 with 2:41. Can they pull it off? This half. Closest we've been since the first half. Crazy. I will be on tomorrow night for the Tampa Bay Lightning, San Jose Sharks at 7 o'clock. The Rangers are on the West Coast. I don't do the late games, guys. I can't do the 10 o'clock games. It's too late for me. I can't do it. I just can't do it. By the time it starts, it's 10:20. I used to do them a few years ago. I just can't do them anymore. Rangers, Yankees, and Knicks, when they're on the West Coast, I can't do them. So I go with my second favorite team, the Tampa Bay Lightning. So we'll be doing that tomorrow night. Remember, I lived in Tampa for 13 years. So I have no feeling for the Lightning when they play the Rangers. None. Zero. But anybody else, I'm all for them. And they're on fire right now. So we'll do that tomorrow night. This game's almost over, guys, but I think there's 4 minutes left. We're down by 16. That's not impossible. If we pull this off, I mean, like, what a break that would be. I mean, if they pull this off, they need to run home and just, I mean, goodness, we play the Nets, right? I think we play the Nets next. Time flies, Cullen. You ain't kidding. Time flies, man. I can't even believe I've been on here. I think I started my channel in 2022. I've had it since 2011, but I never did anything on it till 2022, or maybe the end of 21. But I only started doing lives in the summer of 22. Yeah, Nets versus Knicks, Wednesday, 7:30. All right, can we beat them? Who, Adelaide? Can they pull off a Brisbane Lions 3 in a row? I know they're 2 in a row champions, but I'm saying they're going to win it again this year. Cullen, Riley, who do you think can challenge the Lions this year? Who do you think can challenge them this year to not win it? Oh, I think the Knicks are I think they're waving the white flag. They pulled all their starters. The Knicks are surrendering. They pulled all their stars, which is kind of smart because you don't want the guys to get injured in a game that's just a blowout. See, this is the difference. Tibbs would have kept those guys in. They would have kept those guys in to the very end of the game. Yep, Yabusele's in. Tyler Kolick's in. Huck Porty's in. Yeah, they're down one. This game's over, guys. They pulled all their starters. It's over. Didn't know your coach gets $10 million. Oh, who are you talking about? Aaron Glenn? How does Aaron Glenn have his job? And the offensive coordinator wasn't fired either. And they're all first-time coaches. Aaron Glenn will always be a fan favorite as a player. He had over 40 interceptions as a cornerback. He was one of the better cornerbacks of his era. Not of all time, but of his era. Guy was a hard-nosed player, great player for the Jets. Gerard Mayo was a great player and won championships with the New England Patriots, had a horrendous first-year coaching. What do the Patriots do? See ya. Love you, but see ya. Bring in Mike Vrabel because the Patriots don't like losing. Their ownership will not accept losing. I am not a Patriot fan, not even close. But the Jets should take a page out of the Patriots had 3 bad seasons, right? I think 3. And finished in last. For at least 2 of those. Belichick was terrible. at the end, and Mayo was worse. They bring in, and they drafted a young quarterback, Drake Mayo. Like, well, we're not going to ruin this kid's career. Bring in the right coaching staff, and we're going to get this guy going. And look at them now, going to the AFC Championship game. What do the Jets do? We're going to keep our whole coaching staff, and we're just not going to. Now they're looking at trading for Tua. Really? Tua? Or Kyler Murray? Come on. Why not bring back Trevor Siemian? And maybe Joe Flacco still wants to give it another whirl. Why not ask if Vinny Testaverde wants to come back? I mean, it's just a clown show. It's a clown show. Adelaide. Hey, you never know. They've been hovering around there right now. The Bulldogs, yes, we talk about them a lot. They're never worst, and they're never the best. They're always hanging around right in the middle. They always tease you, Colin. The Bulldogs tease a lot. I'm about to get out of here, guys. This game's over. I'll be back on tomorrow night for the Tampa Bay Lightning versus the San Jose Sharks at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. We'll definitely be doing that game. I would love to have Rex Ryan, since they're not going to fire Glenn. Why not bring Rex in as your DC? They need a new defensive coordinator. Why not bring in Rex for DC? Would he come back as a DC, though, or does he still want a head coach? The Jets need a lot, but you need to start with the right coaching and the right quarterback. And again, the Patriots aren't going to waste Drake May's time. You drafted a great young quarterback. He was ruined in his first season. You bring in the right coaching. The Jets should do that. Anyway, guys, this game is over. I will see you guys tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Tampa Bay Lightning, San Jose Sharks, right here in the basement. The Rangers play tonight after 10. Obviously, we're not doing that. And that's it. We'll see you guys tomorrow. This game's over. The Knicks have pulled all of their starters. So, game's done. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks always for the support, as usual. Catch you all next time. See ya.